Fuck you, Don.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck you, Don.
Thank you.
Boing.
Boing. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are NotGreatRPG, and we're here once again for the Fey Frontier RUSTFall. Got to read Mike's message now.
DJ, don't move for a second. You can't see him at all.
He's dead.
Yeah, you just see arms. Yeah, true.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves.
A weird cut.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
I love-
After a brief recap, we'll pick up where we left off last week.
Hi, I'm Glenn. This week I'm maybe playing Damon. Hopefully next week I will also be playing Damon. And Trains Got Arms ghosts do exist.
Are you having a stroke? What is
No, I'm fine.
Oh my god.
I'm John, and today I'll be playing Ulysses and also potentially Barry, since Savannah is not with us this evening.
She's alive.
She's alive.
She is alive.
She's homesick.
Allegedly.
I was also expecting any more to follow. Anyway,
longer with
Not
us.
this evening. The ritual is not yet complete. Forgive me. I
pact is not
timed
yet
things
struck.
incorrectly. I had a very busy Saturday.
Still have to find that virgin.
Now we found him.
what?
Introduce yourself.
Known virgin here, Mark II.
Hey, what? Hang on.
We didn't say DJ.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I suppose Mark II's virgin.
Mark II's out here fucking.
Why do you think he wants to be at the
Does
office?
he even have the equipment?
He's
We don't
also-
know. It's
Is
his
it-
character.
Is it functional?
He's a baby.
Oh, hi, I'm DJ.
Nuts
I
and
play Mark
bolts.
II.
I'm Sarah, and I play Genevieve.
I'm Shell. I play Andy.
And I'm Don, and tonight I'll be playing Functional Thugs.
Hell yeah.
Last week, you guys... What?
Functional folks.
Functional.
Functional. You guys continued fighting the ambushers and the rogue residents. You beat the shit out of the rest of them except for the hippo folk who kept on going. You guys exploded the train, which was a great time. Andy got kind of half eaten by a train and then was inside the train and saw hands coming out of the wires because she was haunted. It was a bad time. Ulysses used the necklace from Chime to calm the small pockets of dissonant resonance. He felt the energy around his arms like a hand grasping at his wrist as they faded, and he bid them a fond farewell to wherever they were going on their journey. You guys collected themselves, searched the bodies, found an unfamiliar sigil not belonging to any of the syndicates that you currently know. Andy notices that the owl folk had a scoped eye similar to that of her father's that he had implanted, and just kind of notated that that's curious.
You got your daddy's eyes.
That's your daddy's eyes.
You my dad.
Ulysses scouts ahead through the tunnels, comes across a metal tiled floor through a crack in the wall, keypad on a large pedestal with reinforced metal doors, goes back to the party. You guys then go back towards the doors. Barry pulls out the glass card from her belongings, places it in the pedestal. The door lights up, activates, and unlocks. Ulysses walks forward, knocks on the door. The door opens, and standing there is Ulysses again. The shadow Ulysses shakes Ulysses' hand and welcomes everybody in, walks back towards the table. You guys enter into a large space complete with other Glassjaw members, including a gigantic Leonin man at the back at a desk with a large metal jaw. The Ulysses clone transforms back into their normal self, a wax mask-wearing faceless figure, introducing themselves as Slip, shaking each of the party members' hands, introducing himself as Slip each time. He points out Torque, another Warforged with a gyroscope and metronome head, saying that Mark II might find him interesting for conversation later. Andy gets upset at that, and it is pointed out that he's just being friendly because he didn't assume that you guys were going to head back immediately, that you might want to talk to another Warforged. No racism meant. Ulysses hands over the letter, Genevieve hands over the painting, explaining that they requested a one-to-one trade with the kicker from the Baron. The Leonin man is handed the letter, nods, passes it back. Slip notes that the party is not the only party that approached them about the painting, though the information offered by the Baron is of particular interest to them. He pulls out a sigil matching the one that the party found in the pockets of the members outside, telling them that it belongs to Vex Lareth, the heavy hitter that runs with the Cinder Thread, though he often operates on his own. They doubt that he was the one that leaked the information about the painting to them, as it seems risky to have done so only to attempt to get it from them after the fact. He's a manipulator and a slippery individual, and it does not seem like his style. Slip speaks with you about how the Glassjaws operate. Damon inquires about Morgan Lux and if the ritualistic nature about his death is of note for them. Slip alludes that Morgan Lux was involved in some unsavory activities and that the Glassjaws often make situations appear to be different compared to how they actually are, to pull the thread elsewhere, and mentions that there is another syndicate that often deals in these ritualistic deaths, but did not elaborate for the moment. The Glassjaws, in theory, agree to the swap, indicating that it will take some time to remove some modifications to the painting that were done on their end. He notes that the party's motivations and their own appear to be at least relatively aligned. Ulysses asks if Slip would like to hear about how he put a bullet in Astera back in Windfall, if that would provide an interesting story while they wait. The large Leonin man pulls his chair over to the table, pushes a button on his rust hand, and a large flashing neon sign style mouth appears floating above his head, and the word speak written in the same electrified font. And that is where we will be picking up this week. Just allow me to set the scene with my noises.
And your body.
Also, we weren't given name of the Leonin man, yeah?
Correct, you were not. You were the only two that you know are Slip and Torque.
Yep.
So far.
Slip torque.
Slip Torque.
Torque you. Torque. It is me, Torque you. Go torque yourself.
Torque. Sorry, I updated.
Oh, that was you?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, DJ.
I don't know.
he's a talented man.
He's full of bleeps and bloops.
Full of them.
Beautiful. Breaker sits.
Who the fuck's Breaker?
Shit. The Landon man.
Whose name we do not know.
I'll strip that from my memory for your sake.
You'll find it out at some point. But
Literally, I
Beaker.
intended to, as he pulled up his chair and he says, speak, I'm the one offering
Yeah.
a story. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
part of what I was going to immediately
Absolutely.
ask
Sure,
for him
no problem.
in exchange, because this is the first time he has acknowledged us directly.
yes, and
So-
to be clear, he does not say speak. It just appears.
Yeah, it appears above him.
okay.
Yeah.
Now sit. Stay. Good boy.
Boy, I'm waiting on that good boy. Yeah, so he moves over, that illuminates above his head.
Yeah.
I would just kind of like, lean back a little bit in my chair and fix my vest. I suppose you know who I am? Even if
He
y'all
nods.
didn't have a man in Windfall, I'm certain. Y'all know people. Player Lux, this area. Ulysses been here a while. Been working a long time. I'll tell you what I did to that starer back in Windfall. All I ask is a bit of honesty as well on your part, sir. I'd like to know who you are.
Yeah, Slip just looks over at him. He nods. Slip looks back. He goes by the name Breaker.
I like that.
This is new information to me.
I've never heard that word before in my life.
Is it AKE or EAK?
Break.
He likes to pull the brakes on things.
Yeah.
He likes to push the brakes. It's weird.
Actually, it's BRKR. Burker.
He don't like
Jaws
vowels.
wired shut.
About 5 years ago now. Back when I was still working with the FBI in Windfall. Near the end of my tenure there, I suppose you could say. Had to leave on on pleasant terms. I was asked by a kindly old lady look into the disappearance of a young otter boy. Tracked him down about a day later, following leads through the narrows of Windfall. I found that boy strapped to a chair with some unsavory weaver working his experimental magics on this poor boy. I put a bullet in that weaver, and then in the corner, watching. Stera, whose name I don't know, didn't really have the time to ask. He put one in my chest, but I put two in his. Didn't really have much time to interrogate while tending to the boy. But I know this family. I'm from their hometown. Born and raised in Highwind Landing. I know their airship market. I know their family crest. I've seen what they do firsthand now. So I understand the intention of hunting folk of that ill. I fashion myself quite the same. When I left Windfall, found myself bound for Claire Lux. Saw a man, Eladrin, but not Astera. Similar though, method. One Mr. Morgan Lux, also transporting a young boy, Furbolg, on a train down that way. But I lost Mr. Lux in the city. Took a while before I heard his name again, but every lead I done chased down. No word on that boy. I don't know what they did to him, but that has never sat right with me that I lost one. Another one. And I will not keep losing children to these motherfuckers. This ain't about dealing with me no more. It ain't about trade. It's about doing right by those dead. I got little left to give. But what I have, and I would put my revolver on the table, all I ask is that I too am pointed in a similar direction, that I can put what bullets I fucking have in the hearts of those bastards.
He reaches forward, picks up the revolver, sets it down, slides it back towards you. Pushes something on his glove, and you see a circle with a single dot next to it, and the word clear appear on top.
Dot next to the circle?
Yeah, so like circle, dot, like this. Breaker understands your motivations and targets.
I'm glad that we align.
Yes. We have other goals, certainly, but that is one
That's
of
fine.
utmost importance.
Your business other than this is your business. I don't give two fucks. So long as it ain't harming kids. I would ask you truly what you know of Morgan Lux, for I am still hunting a ghost, just as he was.
Morgan Lux died the death that he certainly deserved. Came here to Beacon's End with an object we've not yet located. He met someone talking about it in a crazed state.
Brennan House.
No, out in the upstairs market. Light of day. Well, in the night.
You speak with that person?
They slipped off before we were able to. Not sure if they knew they were being watched or they just knew to be expected. But what we know about the illustrious Mr. Lux.
As a quick thing while you're looking that up, the photograph that we had before that she found in Tenenbaum's vault was Lux and Mr. Bumbledore meeting.
No, it was
Tenenbaum
Tenenbaum and Mr.
Bumbledore
Yes.
meeting. Okay.
How come all Lux notes? We know that he had several safe houses around the city. Spotted him at several, one deep in the Narrows in an old lantern oil factory.
You spotted Lux down there? About how long ago?
Would have been probably a month before his death.
You spotted him going in, you spot him coming out?
Coming out. We've got eyes around, people watching for things. Bit of a
An oil
network.
factory.
Yeah. He also had a room at the Grinning House. Kept a room in the Hollow Prow Inn.
Well, that's where his trail I picked up. Hunted him through a paint in the wall. Leading down in the cisterns. Leading down here.
By the time he was dealt with, he had largely lost most of his grip on reality.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've tapped into this man's mind a bit in my day. A lot of things that don't make clear sense.
No, he seemed as though he was trying to remember something and then forget it, that it might not haunt him. Based on his purchases, anyway.
All the zest.
Zest, sleeping draughts, clarity drugs, memory alterations. Trying to forget something or someone.
Well, he saw something there. Mid smoke and ash. He saw someone. Someone that, yeah, he was meant to be seen by. Something that hunting him. Something that he knew was chasing him. Don't know what it was or where it's from. Is that what got him?
No. We got there first.
2 in the chest, 1 in the head, real particular. Same with echo tubes.
We tried to mask our tracks. The Glimmer folk are a syndicate of primarily Fey that mostly deal in ritualistic dealings.
Like death.
like death. Sacrificing people, dealing in secrets and whispers.
Why you pin him outside?
So that way whoever came for him would see the job already done.
What, and leave Beacon's End?
Not necessarily, but so we could catch an eye on,
Who's interested?
yeah,
So you saw I was interested.
the group of you. Separately. You weren't the only ones.
I've been staking that place out a long time. Who else you seen come passing by with some marked interest?
Hulking hooded figure.
Hulking what?
Hooded figure.
Hooded.
Moved like a machine. Vanished without a trace into the bluffs.
Nighttime.
Shortly after we pinned him up.
Y'all lucky you ain't dead. You know what that thing is?
We have a pretty good idea.
Say it.
You first.
Does Andy say that?
No.
No, you.
No, you. You're not even in this.
The dragon.
Yeah.
What the fuck does a dragon have to do with any of this?
Not a dragon. The dragon. Notorious killer.
All right, another famous one from down here.
Famous or infamous does not really clarify the full scope of this figure.
Legendary.
Legendary's a apt word for it, yes. Nothing and no one will stand in the way of what the dragon is after. And if you're hunted by him, so it says, he will haunt your very mind.
Yeah.
We assume that is what drove Mr. Lux to his end.
Now, this dragon, is he a contract killer? Head of an organization?
We aren't sure. He seems to move at his own pace and of his own doings. We believe he's associated with the Claws of Thunder, but we aren't sure.
Does he have a consistent hit?
2 in the chest, 1 in the head,
Most times.
most times.
What about the other times?
It ain't pretty, Mark, too.
Morgan Luck's level ain't pretty.
Morgan Lux would look like a tapestry compared to what I've seen this thing do.
I mean, does he have a usual like target? Does he go after the same type of folk?
No.
Whatever suits his particular needs at that time, to drive whatever mission he is on towards its conclusion.
Have you seen it since?
Haven't heard word, head nor tail of that thing.
And no idea why it was after Morgan Lux.
Unclear. Morgan Lux was dealing with multiple parties after him and quite a lot of debt to several different figures. He was on a mission to dig up rust somewhere out in nowhere on behalf of Mr. Bumbumbledore down in Claire Lux.
Lux said he found some new rust tech that could help out with longevity and resistance to decay. Mr. Bumbumbledore, as a rustricity supply within the city, is always looking to up the cost while providing a more ample product, lower his necessity for manufacturing or repairs, charge twice as much, half the fucking work. But that means it can go beyond using just for simple measures like rustricity. I worry what that machinery could do as a weapon. Back in Windfall, I know you ain't had a person stationed there, but part of what that stirrer was doing in that city, I believe, was smuggling in experimental weaponry. Fueled by the guise of ordinary syndicate violence within the Narrows, testing it. I'm hunting a politician that left, disappeared into nothing, retired. Edgar Yallo, former Sentinel's hand of the Horizon Assembly out in Windfall. Some 20 years, fueled by money. Lobby style. Middleman, I suppose, at the end of the day, but you don't move that kind of weaponry out of a city suddenly and end up fucking nowhere. I was tracking that money and those guns. Lost track of that shit too.
How long ago were you in Windfall?
5 years.
That shit was happening long before you arrived.
Oh, I know. His deal lasted some 20 goddamn years. I was only there for 10 of it. Lots of shady deals go down in a big city like that. Movers and shakers got lots of coin, lots of equipment, lots of technology. Folks get quite interested in seeing what, well, money can buy lots of things. Lots of people.
I know it all too well. I myself was there 20 years ago when it all started.
I'd appreciate your tale, friend.
Folk like me, he shakes for a second and morphs into Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We a tool. Something to be used by the wealthier folk, people in power. He shifts again, becomes Andy. Just kind of lifts up and... Which hand is Rust hand? Left. Just lifts up and kind of looks at the Rust hand. Something that can infiltrate and look any type of way. He shifts again and turns into Genevieve. I'm not sure I even remember what my original face is anymore. But that's the way it is for my people. I saw it happen. He morphs again into Mark II.
Target acquired.
The face that you wear is a weapon. A toolkit. He morphs back into his regular self. Face rights, they call us. Underground forgers, but we don't deal with documentation. We deal with faces. We deal with people.
Does he sound like us when he morphs, or just look?
Yeah. Client would pay our family for a new life. We'd create it. and then make that person disappear.
Kind of like an insurance policy.
A bit like an insurance policy.
A death and a debt.
Yes, exactly that. But my family was wiped out by syndicate fire.
Which one?
Acai boys.
They have a habit of making that happen.
Yeah, we got a couple of us here got issues with them. He just kind of gestures at Breaker. Cleanup job. Somebody said something too much, and that was apparently enough to kill my entire family.
Treating you all like a loose end.
Yeah. I wasn't home.
They still looking for you?
Probably. Not sure they could find me, though. He just transforms and looks like Breaker.
But they know ain't enough bodies in the house.
Flips back. They know. But that was 20 years ago now.
You grew up in Windfall then?
Yeah. But they got other problems now.
The Acai boys?
Yeah, their leader has lost his mind a bit.
Yeah, this bad Vinny.
Failed assassination sent him over the edge.
When? An amount of time.
4 to 40 years.
See, but I have it written down and I don't have to make it up and
There you go.
a timeline.
Making it up for fun.
Maybe
needs to
here
know?
it goes.
7 days ago. But you said, what? Yeah, because I'm trying to establish whether or not Vinny was involved in this dude's family's death.
Mm-hmm.
So just timeline-wise,
Yep.
you know, it could still be pre-losing his shit or post-losing his shit, but
Yep.
Just keep pulling stuff out of that pocket.
That's all.
Assassination attempt was around 20 years ago now. Right around the same time. Shortly after he ascended to power.
Who took the shot at him?
Gray Souls. On behalf of someone else.
Gray Souls took a shot at Vinny.
They ain't come back. Not sure who hired them.
That was in Windfall too.
Someone with quite a lot of money. Acai boys cleared out a Windfall pretty soon after that.
Where they held up now?
No one knows.
Just not here.
They are about as much of ghosts as we are. They work themselves into the inner workings of other places until they're invisible. I'm sure they have a home base somewhere, but we ain't found it yet.
Now these glimmer folk that you mentioned earlier. They local?
No, they, I'll pull up my map.
Aren't they east of Claire Locks?
Yeah, Shimmervale.
Shimmervale, yeah.
Okay.
They primarily work out of Shimmervale. It's kind of something of a,
Wild ass zest, Dan. Put it simple.
a stronghold for those looking for the Fey experience.
They typically deal in these ritualistic style killings?
It depends on what it is they're after and what they're doing. Sometimes it's a sacrifice, one life to save another, to ward off something, all kinds of weird shit.
Dark magics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
primarily using things from ash depth.
It's a long way from Ash Depth.
Yeah, they import things from there so that way they can use them in their rituals. Dealings with devils.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the type. Surely they got a covenant too in there.
Oh, I have no doubt that they do. They're not so much evil. Most of the people that go to them ain't got nothing else that they can rely on.
Well, not every
Last-ditch
person
effort.
dealing with a hag usually wants to be there.
A lot of people enter into deals unwillingly as a last resort.
Yeah.
Desperation.
Yeah. Why are
We
you
gotta-
so curious in rituals?
Previous line of work. Reason that I'm down here.
As opposed to where?
Well, I think it's quite clear that I'm not from around here.
You do not appear as though you are from around here.
Yeah.
Not the first human we come across, but
Yeah, surely not. I know some of them make deals to end up down here. Some get trapped, some get changed. Yeah, I was spirited away, one might say. Me and my neighbor Totoro.
You brought down here by delivery service.
Yeah, in this moving castle. I just want to go home and see my cat.
apologies for your predicament, friend.
It is what it is. It seems I'm more needed down here than I ever was up top.
Breaker just, hits the table a little bit and nods.
It seems as though these people, though, in Shimmervale, this glimmer folk, they got tracings of some things that I had seen before previously. Dealing in evil magics like that, trying to deal with the infernal. Shadowfell, none of it ever pays off well.
Rumor has it Vinny had a deal with the devil.
It tracks. I can see that for sure.
Might be why he survived an assassination from an entire onslaught of Grey Souls.
Could be, or it could just be really well armed.
He
No
is.
disrespect to the Grey Souls, but you get a big enough army to protect you and make it through.
It is certainly bigger now.
That's what I keep hearing. You got groups like the acai boys putting a shiver down the Baron's spine. You must be doing something right or wrong. You're gonna look at Breaker.
Yeah, I'll just kind of
They do this?
just nod.
How long ago? 20 years, weirdly enough.
for simplicity's sake.
And lost his health insurance. He could never go back and get it unwired.
Has Breaker ever been able to talk to y'all? Do y'all have the ability to speak to Breaker?
You can speak to him.
I can.
He's got ear.
He can't communicate with us. Not in the way that we can.
He speaks only when necessary.
Very well.
He can, but it is painful. I am the mouth he chooses not to use.
What a weird compliment. All right.
He would look over towards you.
I think he's asking you to seal third.
For those listening on the podcast, 25 years ago.
Or 7.
Or 7.
Or 10.
-3.
2 minus 5.
So then, does he look middle-aged?
Yeah.
Okay. Because obviously, if he looks moderately youthful, it would mean that his stuff was broken as a boy.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's like
Yeah, like
mid 50s,
Okay.
60.
got a little gray around
Yeah.
Oh.
just on the upper lip because this is metal.
Yeah.
The tarnish on the
It
jaw.
actually it blends in really nicely.
Nicely.
Yeah.
Into Breaker's mind,
Mhm.
I would like to say,
Yeah.
I know it's difficult for you to speak, and please do not feel obligated to speak to me. We've only just met, but if you need me to relay any information, or if there's anything you've wanted to say but did not have the strength to, we can communicate this way.
The mind is willing, though the body is broken. Appreciate it.
I'll keep this line of communication open if you have anything you need to say.
He just nods.
You happen to see this man come in an old abandoned oil factory in the Narrows about a month ago?
It wasn't that dragon you're talking about.
Mr. Lux.
I saw him. He was with someone else. Didn't get a good look at their face, but
Yeah.
some kind of pointy ears on them. Lux was scared.
Has been a long time.
Said someone was coming for him. Sounded like rambling, but
It wasn't. I need to know if you know what lay above all of it. Behind everyone.
What do you mean?
If you knew, you'd know.
Some larger entity pulling the strings?
Guess not. Be glad it don't see you.
You see Breaker reach over and just pry his jaw open. Who say it don't?
Lucky you got out. I don't think the dragon walks around aimless. I would look at Slip.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you in Windfall before you had to go?
20 years.
So he was there 20, family dies, and he's been out 20. Okay, so
Yep.
You grew up then, had enough time, see what life was like in that city and around it.
Deep in a flooded part of the Narrows, yeah. But I saw plenty that happened.
You ever take a dip in the waters of Lightning Lake?
As a boy.
You ever see what's really down there?
They told us not to go down there. Not too far.
Good warning.
Always people working around the lake.
Different kind of digging.
Yeah.
That's the shit that, well, lots of folk in the mind of pulling out rust. Ever deeper, don't know what they might find. When you win Windfall, then you might, well, I pray not have had a run-in with my mentor. Owlin man named Archimedes. Long, illustrious career with the FBI in Windfall.
I may have crossed his paths once or twice. Different face, though. But I knew him. Knew of him anyway.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
Tragedy that he wasn't able to help a family out like yours when that was what that man spent his whole life doing.
My family did what they did by choice.
Don't mean that y'all still didn't deserve the help of a good man outside.
Fair enough.
Hard to tell you're in a cage when you can't see the bars.
Well, they all say it ain't trauma, it's design.
Too motherfucking true.
How long you in Windfall? 10 years, you said?
10 years, almost 11.
You spend much time down by the lake?
Last couple of years, yeah, watching. Curious shit goes on there at night. I watched as syndicate-backed folk would send divers in all day, every damn day, trying to figure out ways to go deeper, trying to figure out ways to dig up stuff that ain't meant to be.
Did you ever see her in the lake?
Above it. One night.
The lady.
Archimedes and I, well, swore we were drunk. Nobody else seen her. No matter how many folk we asked, and we never saw her again.
That means she chose you.
Feels more like she damed me. Guess I already was. How many times you see her?
2 times. Break her more than I. But my face was different both times. Not sure if she really saw me. Maybe that's why they ain't after me.
Lucky. Bit like a premonition. Storms brewing.
Yeah. Any of your friends been to Windfall? Seen the lady? Or just you?
Just me now. I've been dead some 5 years.
Be careful what you all walking into.
What are they pulling? Some sort of rust up out of this lake?
They've been trying for as long as it's been crashed down. But the bottom's deep. People can't get down. So many deaths have surfaced from that lake.
You know, they say sometimes there's great evil in a place so heavy that it weighs the very soul to the core of the earth. And in that place, a hole is left, filled with despair and shadow. That it itself becomes a portal to the very hell.
It ain't hell at the bottom of the lake, Damon.
May not be, literally, but it sure causes hell on earth here.
I would argue most people that went down into that lake to get what lies beneath deserved the death they met.
Isn't that the way of hell, though? To pull in the sinners? Feed on the greedy?
Who's to say it's feeding and not protecting itself?
Why not both? This lady you speak of, is it some sort of spirit?
I always thought she might have been, but she didn't speak to me. She speak to you?
Not a word. Rose up.
She floated up and just stretched her hands out towards me. Couldn't speak. Seemed like she tried.
I watched her ripple through the sky and tear clouds apart. Build a cyclone.
You say she reached out of the lake with a hand outstretched towards you?
Yeah.
Where is this lake again?
Windfall.
Can't say I've ever been. But I'm having the strangest sense of deja vu.
Windfall's where the first rust fell. They have a ceremony about it on Founders Day. Transformed a city of relative nothingness into a stronghold for rust. Lot falls around in the area around it, hence the name.
Yeah.
Deja vu, how?
I sworn I was been there before. I'll describe the lake as I saw it in my dream.
He would just look at you.
What is the description of said lake?
Yeah, so
Like 4 episodes ago.
so
Oh, is this your dream thing?
would you describe what you saw?
Yeah, I'll describe what
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah, I'll leave out some details, like
Yeah.
the other two people that were there, or the other two figures, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the one.
The one, yes.
Yeah. So Damon would
Did you
describe
just
to
fucking
you
growl at him?
a relatively large circular lake with a mountain far off in the distance.
Okay.
He would describe a kind of ghostly figure of a woman floating above the lake as little balls and bolts of lightning floated up out of the lake,
Okay.
and would describe the woman reaching towards him,
Towards Damon.
towards Damon,
Okay, so towards his POV. Okay.
towards his POV before sinking back into the water and just reaching up towards him.
Okay. So hand would be okay.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Mhm.
If my group that I belong to is very rust obsessed, would there be stories about RUSTFall in this lake?
Without knowing her, I would say the ring is a pretty prominent thing in terms of rust iconography. It's most known in Windfall, but like, shrug
Yeah,
if that makes it out. That would be the only thing from me.
Yeah, so there is, in Windfall, there is literally a ring around the city that like uses hydroelectric power to power the city, and there's a group called the Ring Seers that like worship the humming of the ring, claim that they can hear voices. I would say that you'd have heard about that. Logic would dictate, based on their worship of Rust, that you would have heard of the Lady of the Lake, and that your leader would have described her as a bad omen per the voices that they hear from their own worship.
His knees are giving out.
Would I have been? I guess I would have been familiar. Have I been to this lake?
Yeah, I would say Genevieve.
Like,
has
is this
been
like
to the
a?
lake.
Is this a tourist destination? Like, what's?
It's just a large lake outside of the city. It's, people would go there sometimes to sit. I would say that you'd have at the very least heard of it. Rather public place. I'm not sure you would have like hung out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've known of it. You'd have not heard of any Lady of the Lake. But yeah, you would have been told by your leader that she was a bad omen.
Damon, you said you saw this woman at the lake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rising out of it
Oh.
and then
all right.
descended back into it.
Well, I don't want to alarm you. I'm sure it's probably nothing. You know how crazy they were after the stories I've told you. But in my religion, that's not a good thing. Usually a harbinger of bad news.
Get out of here.
A bad omen.
Quiet, Torque.
Weirdly enough, Torque would wander over, and he would just point at your hand and outstretch his. And the bird on his shoulder would would like make bird sounds and
Bird.
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 I'm a bird. I'm a fucking bird.
Bird.
He said the bird
bird.
would tweet. He was
Bird.
like, I just don't understand the point that he's trying to get across with this.
And the bird would say, "May I?"
Does the bird also put his little hand out?
Yeah.
It's a hummingbird, right?
He would just kind of like grab with both hands and gingerly like flip your hand over and just kind of look at it before letting go. The bird would just say, "Reverie."
If you don't mind me asking, and I point to guy with the eye.
Which one?
He's dead.
Yeah, that was. The dead guy.
Oh, that's right. That's
killed
right. I'm
that
sorry.
man.
I'm sorry. I thought he was with us.
No,
It's
no,
been a
no.
minute.
She's seeing ghosts, Don.
What about
He's
that man in
standing
the
in the
corner that
corner.
nobody's acknowledging?
He's standing in the spotlight.
You know of the Reverie.
Torque would just nod.
What do you know of the Reverie?
I know their work.
Have you worked with them?
I've seen their rust.
On others? Others have left. Where?
Others have had rust. Unsure if left.
Unless they're doing work for other people.
Work like yours.
Was it in the Narrows that you saw this?
Some.
How can you tell it's a Reverie?
He just kind of like, yeah, he would reach over and he would,
Weaving's kind of like an art, Andy. An artist is going to have a signature.
he would reach over and twist at the base of your wrist and pull your hand off.
Ah! Give me my hand back. Rehand me? I don't know what the
Unhand me.
No,
oh, wait.
he's already unhanded me.
And he would like
Unhand me.
point inside at some of the delicate like wiring inside of the base of the arm, and just kind of like point at various things, various like weld points on the hand, and he would slip it back, put it onto your hand, and click it back into place.
It's fascinating.
Certain styles. Weavers are all different. Made by Reverie Weaver.
Interesting. Thank you.
You were warning your good friend about a bad omen?
Oh, yeah.
You know, some kind of harbinger of death or
That's
bad
fine.
things that he's evidently
It's
seen
fine.
without having been to Windfall?
David, when did you have this?
Hmm?
When did this happen?
The other night.
It wasn't the same night that...
Hmm?
It wasn't the same night that you had told... That's not the same dream. Damon. Where was I? Was I in the lake? Was I the woman? Damon.
You weren't there. Who's the other one?
Who's the other one? Who's the lake lady?
Who's this dream bitch?
Yeah.
You having dreams of each other?
No, it's not like that. It's not
Wait,
like
I never said I dreamed about you. Were you dreaming about me? Like,
You
what
told
was...
me that you had concern about something happening to me. Was that not a dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I had a dream that made me concerned about you, yeah.
Was it the lady at the lake?
It was the same dream, but you weren't,
That's what I'm
but you weren't in it.
You had a dream about me and I wasn't in it.
You...
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Your petty jealousy and squabbling.
I'm not jealous of this woman. I'm concerned for your
You've
well-being.
mentioned her like 9 times.
Because she's a harbinger of death.
In a hussy.
And
Homewrecker.
I'm not concerned about you dreaming about other women. Dream about as many women as you'd like. I'm concerned about the woman at the lake, Damon.
That's why I'm asking, what do you mean she is a bad omen? In what fashion?
I mean, we were
But she's a
told...
woman.
Lakes.
It's a whore.
In a lake.
You were told avoid the lake at all costs. If you see the woman, if you see the lady of the lake,
Yeah,
it's a bad omen and you're marked for death.
that. I
Sounds
was
like everyone's
Strange
seen her
women
at this
lying in
point.
ponds distributing curses is no basis for a system of religion.
listen. I'm not. Violence of inheriting system. I'm not saying that the Reverie had everything right. If they did, I would still be there.
Why the fuck is the Reverie talking about Lightning Lake when they ain't at it?
Why does anybody talk about anything? There's stories that are passed down.
But
Rust-
tourist destination?
I mean, why is it a tourist destination?
Pretty lake.
Well, tell us what your people told you about it.
They told me that the lake itself, if you see a woman there, right? Am I getting this right? If you see a woman,
The lady of not a woman.
yeah, the lady
If
of the
you
lake.
see a woman,
The lady of
You're
the
gonna die.
any woman.
No,
No wonder why Genevieve didn't go there.
Oh, no, I went and just looked at it. Didn't see any.
Well, now everyone
I,
thinks they're gonna die.
I didn't see any women there. So
But everybody
I'm
who
fine.
was at the
Yeah.
lake while you were there definitely
Thank God
thinks
she
they're
didn't
gonna
look
die.
in the water and
I
see
know.
herself.
She would have been described as a ghostly figure that floats above the lake.
I'm really bad with repetition. Don't make Chelsea do this.
Consider. They might be wrong.
They
What-
very well could be.
I mean, what are premonitions?
Bad.
Has your
But wait.
Reverie always been where it is?
I mean, as far as I know, they're a very old establishment. I mean, the only history books we have on the Reverie are the Reverie's history books. I mean, they could
The
very well.
majority of that is all locked away, correct?
Correct. I've tried doing my own research on the Reverie and started getting the attention of those who did not want me looking.
So,
in places.
were you warned by a family or a teacher, some kind of higher
Folklore.
individual that told you of this? Was this just a common...
This was a common folklore that the children were taught. In the same way that you probably have your stories about where you're from and different superstitions, this just happened to be ours. I'm not saying that it's a definitive that you're going to die. I mean,
Andy, I don't care about whether it's true or not. I care that you, across the lands, had a story about a woman that appeared in a specific lake, not where you're from.
I mean, then yes. Yes, we had a story about this lady of the lake at this lake.
Yeah, and I just had a dream about her. It was all-
That's the concern.
It's nothing weird.
Yes.
Why would your people know of this harbinger from a distant place? And why is he seeing it in a dream when he ain't been there?
That's my concern.
Yeah.
I would understand. It leads me to believe that our people know about this lake because of the RUSTFall. I don't know where they get their rust from. We were told that it was gifted to us from the gods.
Andy,
I don't think that's true.
when you say you worship, what do you do? Implants? That's
We become one with the rust. The rust chooses its patrons. The rust adheres to its patrons, and thus you give yourself over to it.
Andy left before they could complete.
My final right.
And what is this final rap?
They essentially turn you into an entirely rust.
And why would that be such a bad thing?
It's a little bit different than that, too.
It is a little bit different. I'll go through my notes again. It's been a minute.
So, just as a reminder,
Because-
you were
You're a
chosen
rust boy.
to hear the voice of the rust. You
That.
are given an implant that allows you to speak and hear the thing that they worship.
That.
Not that you were turned completely into rust.
More so that with each
Good.
right,
Not
though, you
that.
get more rust.
Yeah.
Correct. Like to get
Yeah,
you
that's
closer.
what I'm trying to establish. Like,
Yeah.
is there a traditional religious hierarchy in terms of how much rust have, how powerful within religious hierarchy you are? Also, that's why I'm asking, how do you perform your worship? Like, do you pray? Do you have like reverence
Do you
moments?
fast?
Do you fast? Like, what do you do?
Eat metal.
Do you eat metal? Like, I get that you get like
what-
implants and
that's
stuff.
what's it called? The
Roomba
yeah,
does.
that's what.
The sacrament?
That's what the
No.
whisper tubes were for.
No, that. Never mind.
What?
No, but truly, it is the whisper tube.
No, I was trying to be funny, but I
Oh.
can't.
Like the blood of Christ type of thing?
The
Eucharist.
was it the slag? Is that what was
Yeah,
Flag.
my religious
I can't
flag
remember
bag.
the-
Yeah.
That's how she worships.
She's just
She
carrying around the
flag bags.
Eucharist.
Yeah.
I wonder why she hates the whore of the lake.
Body of rust.
to whisper.
Body of rust. Stop throwing it at me. It hurts.
Pocket rust.
Yeah, I mean, we lived on a piece of land that was strictly for the revelry. We would listen to the tubes that would sing resonance, and we would listen to
Yeah,
the
those
voice
terrifying noises.
Like
Who?
charm?
of. Kind of.
Who was the one making those decisions, though?
What do you mean?
Do you have a leader?
Yeah, we do. I just have to find his name. You're gonna have to give me a moment. I have really bad memory, Jellos.
Pope Lady of the Lake.
I mean, typically in
Mark.
situations like that, it's
Mark too, actually.
Mark 1.
you know, if you say
The dragon.
like, oh, you were
we called
Putting
him
a
the
bullet in her
dragon.
head immediately, bro.
Well,
Like,
you were chosen by the rust, but someone is interpreting the will of the rust theoretically, correct?
yeah,
It's not
that's-
just speaking to you.
Yeah, that's the way
direct.
the Ringseers worked out in Windfall, was they had a hierarchy. They had speakers that were chosen that after a certain time of, well, I'm not a part of it, so I only got to understand it through investigative measures, but those speakers were chosen after years of service and sacrifice. They would attempt to attune to the ring itself.
Eris. Eris was my leader's name. Eris Driftwood.
oh,
EHRIS. Driftwood.
Wind.
Wind.
Driftwind.
It is Driftwind. I can't
Driftwind.
read.
Driftwind.
I listen. It's been a long day.
and your group was called the Reverie?
I don't know, were they?
We lived at the Reverie. I believe we were called the Oracles of. Why are we putting me on the spot? I was not.
The Oracles of the Iron Chorus.
Thank you.
Of the
Oracles
iron
of
what?
the
Thanks,
Iron-
God.
The
Chorus.
Iron Chorus.
Forest. I thought you said forest. I'm like,
No.
where's this forest?
Iron coral.
I swear I know it's in here. I do. I just am bad with my memory.
Iron Chorus sounds like a great metal name. That's a good metal band name right there.
But enough about me.
How about we all shut the fuck up when it comes to stuff about Andy?
Oh, we'll unpack that later. I'm sure.
No, I mean, I can try my best to answer any questions about.
Did they say anything about a man at the lake?
You know, they didn't. They didn't talk about a man at the lake. They didn't talk about him. They did not talk about a man at the lake.
No male figures surrounding the lake?
So in your dream, you saw it reaching for you?
Yeah.
You saw the lightning?
Mm-hmm. There was another figure.
Was he also in the lake, or?
He was walking on the shore.
Yeah, outside towards it. Like if you're on the shore, she's in the lake.
He was walking up
figure.
behind.
Yeah.
Oh, so he would have seen her and looked back over shoulder and seen other person approaching lake?
Correct.
Okay.
No real description either for like what he looked like. It was just like large male
Armored
figure. Yeah.
paladin figure.
Yeah.
Yep. Mask down.
Armored paladin figure?
Yeah.
So like to insinuate paladin, does it have any kind of sigil?
So
Or do you just mean like a knight?
Like a
Yeah.
knight.
Okay.
Yeah. A
Full
large,
armored man.
full armored knight figure.
Okay.
I'm saying paladin purely
Yeah.
for the visual of
Yeah.
Yeah.
this, nothing wholly marking
Okay.
on him in any way.
Sure.
A knight is a better term.
Yeah. So there was no Knight of the Lake?
There was not. No.
Well, this thing ain't saying nothing to you.
Nope.
What did the figure look like? Could you tell what race they were?
Full armored, he said.
Mask was down.
Not a dwarf. They're not.
Not
like,
a
they
dwarf.
weren't, like,
Yeah,
short.
something that's not small. So
Yeah,
like
large.
okay.
Not a dragon?
Large. 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 Believe he said his name was Big Chungus.
We worshipped a big chunk.
You said Breaker seen her more than once.
Breaker would nod.
You poor unfortunate man. You born in Windfall too?
He would nod for
Yeah.
podcast purposes. And he said 5 times.
You leave Windfall after you were broken.
He would nod.
Why did someone want you dead? You said you were seen. What'd you do?
Rip his jaw open. What I refused to do. Wasn't what he did.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
understand. You also said that he is the one that is covered with like a cybernetic like weave.
Yeah, just the armor. It's not like worked into his skin.
Okay.
It's like a carbon fiber.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he looks like he's wearing like a ballistic vest effectively then.
Yes.
Okay.
Skin tight jumpsuit.
Is
Yeah.
it over all or is it just over like chest and torso, like belly or
Chest and torso, he has it like up to here.
okay.
Then he has rust for the one arm.
One arm.
The other arm is normal.
Normal,
and
okay.
Exposed.
It's like a short sleeve, like almost like you remember what the Netrunner outfits look
Yeah,
like?
it's kind of like that. Yeah,
that's what I was
it's like a
thinking.
Netrunner combat vest.
Now that
Okay.
I know what to look for with the wires, it doesn't look like it's from the Reverie. Correct?
Not
Okay.
remotely.
Okay.
No, this is completely different
Okay.
style. And yeah, it's not necessarily like it's just the you. It's not like you can just perceive everything that is like
Right.
from the Reverie, but like him pointing out things to you of like these are things that that particular weaver did as part of the Reverie work.
Gotcha.
That's how Torque knows that that is from the Reverie.
I figured it's one of those like when someone tells you like, oh, did you know that this one thing
Yeah.
is about a thing? That's like all I can look for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
you-
why I was equating it to like once you can see an artist's style, you'll recognize that person's paintings like forever.
Yeah, you might be able to more easily pinpoint rust work that came from the reverie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What they want you to do?
Gotta look at his sigils.
Ark and I were looking a little deeper than we were supposed to. A little deeper than they liked.
Say that again.
Ark, like Archimedes, and I were looking a little deeper than we were supposed to, a little deeper than they liked.
He would flash a picture of two eyes and then close them.
His wife was a researcher, talented sorceress, helping certain folk try to get deeper, safer into Lightning Lake. I believe his wife saw an opportunity with Russ to help out the unfortunate. But that wasn't what they were using her for. I think she found something there that wasn't supposed to be found. They put her down. Ark and I dedicated our time chasing them after that. That's why we would go to the lake at night to watch. I think for him it brought some peaceful memories of the years she worked there. And then when we saw the lady of the lake come out, Ark got scared, more scared than I ever saw him. And we did some shit in Windfall. Ark retired and went to Soul Spy, asking questions. Academies. Ark came back manic, scared. Told me that his life was wasted. That someone killed his wife and he was too weak to figure it out. That all those years they were using him in Windfall. And using her too. I would like to avenge those folk.
No idea who was pulling the strings?
I wouldn't answer. I would just look at Breaker.
He would peel his jaw back. Severin.
Don't say it again. They see me. They see you. When he asked in Soul Spy, it was because she saw that word in the lake. It's the only word we figured out. I don't think that they're just a syndicate. I think it is Rust.
Breaker would nod.
5 times you've lived. Lucky man.
He would point at the letter that you brought and would flash the eyes and close them again.
I'd be happy to help you put Astera down again. Who'd you refuse to kill?
I didn't pass word along. Things were not as they seemed. Syndicate backed.
You called into something moving through and kept quiet.
Job was to kill a courier. I killed the courier. But he was carrying syndicate-backed, approved notices, testing on children from my syndicate.
Which one were you in?
He would just kind of nod in Damon's direction.
An acai boy?
So when you turned tail, that's when they came after.
He would just,
Let it hang.
yeah, and push it closed.
So when you turned tail, that's when they came after you. 25 long years ago.
They left me bleeding in the Narrows. None of them survived.
Good for you. You should see the other guy.
Did they say what sort of testing they were doing?
Testing with rust. Echo tube implantation. Weaponry. Dog shit.
You left Windfall already by the time a man named Morgan Nafik made his way in. Circus boy. Cleanest shot I've ever seen. Hundreds of yards out. Silent. Bullet weaving and twisting whatever way he wanted. A boy, they said, born with echo in his eyes. That's why I like the circus mark too. His notes literally say circus in all caps.
He said circus!
Oh my god.
Circus mention, chat.
Hawk and I broke that man's spine and put a bullet in his face.
Oh. You said arc. Okay.
I think you said Mark. I also thought you
Yeah.
said
I was like, what?
No,
Mark additionally.
You didn't know about Marcomedes?
My good pal Mark 1. I miss him daily. My only partner in the FBI.
Oh my god, Mark 2?
I'm just now getting that.
Years though that man kept the Narrows terrified. Wouldn't shock me if that echo implantation occurred so young. I never knew what syndicate he was in. Only knew he left some circus rag. Traveled on his own. Different kind of bounty hunter. One that looked like he was itching to start his own gang.
Slip would chime in. He probably did originate from the same thing that Breaker fled from.
Sounds like it.
Did they say how old these kids were that they were working with?
Youth through adolescent. It varied on the experiment. Depended if they were trying to modify them or test modifications on.
Holds water. I remember hearing stories about people moving into a poison swamp, not being able to live there for very long. Once they started having kids, though, kids had this innate ability to just be able to live within the poison. the young, I guess, are more susceptible to growing into it. Just sounds like something that your reverie has been working on for us quite some time.
Yes. That's part of the reason I left when I did was it just didn't feel right, the things they were doing with the people they had, especially the young ones.
How young?
I experienced my mid-rite when I had this at 14.
Mid-rite? Does that mean there was an earlier one?
Yes, the first rite is for the born children, in which they are named after an ancestor. Naming ceremony.
When is the first time you were experimented on or had rust installed onto you?
At 14, that was my mid-rite.
It was a religious experience, Mark, too. Religious
wasn't-
experience, not an experiment.
At least that's how they described it, although it felt a little... I don't know how to describe it. It felt intentional.
Torque
they
would
chose.
pull out a cleaver and just in like the direction of your hand.
They cut it off?
On purpose?
I was a very curious child at the reverie. I asked a lot of questions. My hand was often in the air, and the Oracle did not like that. So he offered me the chance to become closer to Rust, to hear my calling, and hence my mid-rite.
So what benefit does that hand give you?
It's essentially a gun.
Is it like literally a gun?
Would you like to find out? Yes.
Well,
it is
please don't shoot me.
Yes, it is literally a
You
gun.
want a sword gun, she's got a gun hand.
It got a handgun.
It does not matter which way you say it, there will be a correction. She can use that to administer healing. She can use it to
all right,
administer
so let me just
pain.
at 14 they gave you a gun.
Well, they gave me a rust implant
Okay.
that
all
serves
right.
other purposes.
I see. And then
I-
later you got the gun installed.
It was not an upgrade. I did not update my system and it turned into a gun. We are able to administer vaccines. We can protect the barrier with weapons.
So all right. So they did give you a gun.
More or less, yes.
What do you mean, protect the barrier?
Of the reverie. From outside forces, we are a community within its walls. My mother herself was a defender of the area.
Do you mean that there is a magical or technological barrier, or do you mean that you stood watch and guarded the walls?
I did not stand watch. I was far
Or
too
your
young.
mother?
My mother did.
Again, Andy, is there a magical or technological barrier that actually has a physical form? Or do you mean your mother, stood watch on the walls and the guardians were called the barrier?
God.
The last one.
The latter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's
As far
the
as you were
reverie?
aware,
Because that's why I'm
just
like,
the wall.
is
Yeah,
there
yeah.
a magical sphere that is projected around this that your gun hand can imbue with strength?
Yeah.
It is,
The
as
hot
far
moon?
as I know. I wish. You gotta be protected. Where's Ginu? No. As far as I know, and I fled the reverie a handful of years ago, and I've been trying to do my own research. No, it is a problem.
Okay.
It's a proper wall.
Where's the reverie again?
Just south of Big Booty Basin.
Yes.
Something so serious that came next to something so immaturely named.
Yeah. Oh, so you're surrounded by
I love it.
mountains.
Tucked in the mountains.
Is so presumably the reverie is a very
Secluded.
secluded community, not really visitors.
Not really people vacationing to other locations either.
Barry had pointed out at one point there was the place is known to the Scrabblers. They would
Yes.
trade.
Yeah, she would chime in. We
But
used, we used to sell echo tubes that we would find out in the nowhere when we were digging up ships from the sky. We would collect those, bring them to the reverie.
It's a good Barry.
That's a good berry.
Hello?
Flee.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the echo tubes were haunting. It's scary to think that they were implanting them in children.
Sorry, whisper tubes.
Whisper. That's what I said.
I said echo tubes,
That-
whisper tubes.
That's what you said.
I was thinking egg tubes.
Would Barry call them whisper tubes?
Yeah,
That's
I believe that's what. Let me double check her campaign document. I think she called them whisper tubes.
I got egg tubes on the
Because
mind.
that's
Are you here?
interesting.
Also, question while you're looking that up if it's something you can pull from your memory. Would I have heard of the Reverie? Like, is this
I would say you probably wouldn't have heard
Just-
of it.
okay.
It's a pretty secretive thing.
okay?
Barry would call them whisper coils because they were often spiraling metal tubes sealed on both ends.
Half up, half down.
right on top. Yeah, I think it's also worth noting too that the during the rites, the preachers love to preach the notation that these are to heal all ailments. Kalashtar children are unfortunately cursed with ailments, and these are to heal us.
It
Get
sounds
us-
like your ailment was to have your hand cut off.
I mean, now I have my handgun.
The ailment is humanity.
There's a reason I'm not with them anymore.
Neither are your parents.
Neither are my parents. No, we fled
My mother now stands watch over the monastery.
along with its leader, but yes,
She found a new line of work, is what I'm saying.
yes.
So am I like marked for death now? Is that what that means? Like, am I gonna die soon?
Maybe. I'm not sure,
Because there was
honestly.
a lot of that being thrown around a little bit ago, and I don't know if I'm okay with that.
We glossed over that real quick.
I mean, this is coming from
No, I
the
think he
religion that
sees
you.
Someone else's damnation.
Oh,
I don't think he saw his own.
Oh, I had a question for you.
Can we go to the circus?
You said
Mark.
circus.
you mentioned the circus.
How did Archimedes die?
2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
Just like the dragon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ain't it?
How much you have spent time investigating Morgan Lux.
5 years, Mark 2.
To the best of your knowledge, did he repeat the same path? Did he also go to Soul Spy Reach asking questions?
No, I tracked Morgan Lux down to Claire Lux, where he made his deal with Roland Bumbledore, and a young furball boy in his possession suddenly disappeared.
Roland is the first name of Bumbledore.
Yeah, Roland Bumbledore.
He mentioned that name when I heard him.
Month ago.
Said he didn't show. He waited.
Roland ain't show.
Mind you, this was the.
Yeah, Ramblings of a Lunatic.
Yeah.
This was him speaking to the fellow with the pointy ears.
I'm imagining he met with potentially a Stera that was paid with that furball.
Could have been.
Go ahead.
Could have been an Eladrin.
That's what Steras were.
Yeah.
Are, unfortunately. I worry that Mr. Bumbledore accepted a payment. Morgan Lux was a member of the Claws of Thunder some time ago. That's a syndicate down south, lives on the coast. They operate mostly in a druidic fashion, Rowan.
So the likelihood of Morgan running into this dragon is a lot higher than we would have expected before the day of his demise.
Right.
I knew he was hunting them.
He knew he was hunting them.
Glassjaw's got to
Yeah.
him first, right?
Yes. And mirrored the murder pattern of the dragon. And made it a statement to people outside that the job of Morgan Lux's death was already done.
Now, I may not come from this type of world, but from where I come from, if I got put in the ring to fight somebody and then someone jumped in ahead of me and kicked the shit out of him, I'd be pretty mad. You think that might have stuck in the dragon's craw?
Like they took his target.
Right, they took his kill, that was his, now he's mad.
But they
That's
gave.
assuming that-
Sounds like they gave him the credit for it, though.
Yeah, it's assuming that the dragon was there to kill him.
Well, we know the dragon was.
It also assumes the dragon has feelings.
It may not even be feelings, it might be.
Or an ego that he would even care.
No, when I, so again, I don't come from this world, but when I'm in the ring, you know, nothing else exists but the man I gotta kill, and I can remember a period of time where I did not have anything other than that focus, that drive. Nothing
Simply-
else existed but that.
Simply a job that need doing.
Right, feelings or not, I had an operation I needed to fulfill that I could not because,
A code you had to complete.
right,
A directive.
a directive, right.
And if that's taken from you, what, you're left empty?
Interrupted.
Or do you go looking after who left you unfulfilled? I know there's nothing worse than
Blue hands.
I'm so glad everyone went me with it. Yeah, there's nothing worse than
Mark,
thank you.
I think what you are saying, though, still comes to the notion that you are a thinking, feeling thing. And I don't know that the dragon is that.
Right, I don't think so either. That's what I mean. I mean, the dragon's so focused on killing Morgan Lux, and then they got to him first, and now the dragon's focused on them for taking his kill. Because his prime directive is kill Morgan Lux. Or it's
And
satisfied.
I'm saying because he does not have thought or feeling, the job was done. He does not have the capacity to feel that absence. The dragon is a hollow thing.
You know this for sure.
I know little things for sure anymore.
You know this with any confidence, I should say. Or are you speculating?
Speculation.
So this dragon is just a machine designed to kill.
Yeah.
Unfeeling, unwavering,
A walking guillotine.
and makes its own choices.
To do the things I've seen it do, I pray that things don't feel. Otherwise, I cannot stomach how much more I would despise it if it feels things.
This. It kind of feels like. Does anybody know anything else, like about it, or is it like it's just legendary status?
You
No.
don't deserve to be a legend.
Because it kind of sounds to me like. Well, it kind of sounds like a Reaper that just decided to skip a step. Reapers care for the dead. What if they skipped a step and made them dead?
Under what
Have you seen
suggestion?
Reapers?
I have.
What are you saying?
Under what suggestion? What order?
That's why I said a directive. When I dug up Archimedes' wife's journal with him, the last thing she spoke of was that she found something deep in Lightning Lake that was issuing directives, I assumed to Rust.
And that name that you do not wish to speak of,
Yeah,
is that a group? What is...
I don't know.
Command? Command?
I don't know.
Why do you not want to speak that word or hear it?
Because it sees me, Mark 2. At all times.
The
it
being
sees
of
me.
that name sees you?
I don't know.
Does he
Name's
look
Halloween.
crazed when he
Yes.
says that?
Like, it's at this
you're-
point,
you're-
like, Ulysses is, like, full-on dissociated, unblinking, staring at his gun on the table.
That's enough.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about it.
Whatever it is, whatever it does, whatever it wants, it will have whenever.
Maybe that lake is bad news.
That's what I'm trying to say, but apparently...
Have you?
I'm a jealous.
I was just going there,
You
just
been
looking out at it.
seeing things at all?
Painted it a few times.
You painted it.
You asked, have I been seeing things?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Maybe you talk to a therapist.
I've seen too much. I like the thought of the robot clearing his throat. Well, what?
I don't know how to ask this gingerly without coming off any sort of way. Aside from Mach 2, none of y'all have any rust on you, correct?
No.
I am as the Lord made me.
I wouldn't say a word. We've entered the part where John gets to be scary, and nothing has satisfied me more.
You finally got the
Yeah.
look.
Breaker
Note
would
to self.
just kind of.
Gesture.
Buy metal detector.
Did you intend to ask me another thing, DJ? Genuinely?
Yeah,
It's okay. You totally can.
No, I'm trying to think of
He might kill you though.
where,
Yeah, like no promises.
where I was thinking of going with that.
Yeah, you had asked, have you been seeing things? And I said, I have seen too
Right,
much.
You've seen too much. You seem to be intimately familiar with the dragon.
I wouldn't say a word.
Should we be helping you look out for something?
I've already told Genevieve no. And the answer for you is the same. I am a dead man walking, Mark 2. When they say my name again, that is my end. I'm sure it is the same for you, friend. Oh, look at Breaker.
Yeah. He would nod.
Well, on that day, when the sass stops and the robot sneezes,
Oh, he got some dust in there.
we gotta clean his filters out.
It's time. The pollen's awful.
On that day, when the sass stops and your tail stops flicking, and we meet with the Reapers one last time on your behalf, we'll say our goodbyes then. But until then, as I see it, you are still very much alive.
I'm glad I give off that air.
Alive?
Of living?
Of living?
If you call that living.
Breaker would just flick a sand timer
Yeah.
above his head.
Right now?
Hey, actually, Breaker, Flip, I got a question for y'all. Pose it to both of you.
His nose is gone.
Has anyone ever gotten to the dragon's kill first, other than yourselves that you know of?
Unlikely. Not like we did.
You said you used to work for the acai boys. I know it's been a while, but if hypothetically speaking, we were trying to find them, any tips? Any ways of drawing them out?
Slip would lean forward. They are everywhere and nowhere. They're more ghosts than we are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't find them, they find you.
Right. I just wasn't sure if you had any insider knowledge, considering you worked for them.
When the time comes, we intend to draw them out. But wherever evil and death is, the acai boys cannot be that far behind anymore. Whether they are back a couple of steps on the chain, I am certain they are involved.
And you said this bad Vinny has kind of gone off his rocker.
Yes. After the assassination attempt, he was allegedly largely reconstructed.
That was going to be my follow-up question, is how rusted is this man?
Part of his face, more than one limb.
On the brink of madness, then.
Oh, I
Well
think
past.
he's well past.
So,
Madness, but controlled.
So
he
he's
has
more
Worst kind.
mad Vinny now.
Yeah.
This rust madness.
Exists?
We keep hearing about it. Do you know anything about you probably know more about rust than any of.
Well, sure. What do you want to know?
Fuck you, Mark II.
How, what are you? It seems like it's a problem. What?
Yes.
How? Does it come from just having the implants? Like enough of the implants?
Personally, how do I put it? You ever try to build a house out of wood that's been rotted?
No.
Or perhaps a house with termites?
No.
No. No.
Well,
I mean, you saw where I lived
That's
before.
You guys are kind of in that now.
so termites are bugs that burrow into wood. They are
Fey termites.
Feymites, if you will. They infest themselves in the structure,
Steel beams, though.
and if there's undamaged wood nearby, they will spread. As far as I understand, think of rust as termite infested wood.
I
In a
think
sense that small amounts might not be too dangerous, but the more you get, the less sound the structure becomes.
That does not bode well for me.
I don't know if you're entirely constructed of rust.
I feel
or are you
as
just
though
metal.
it's more so the organic matter being affected.
Corrupted. Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
have
the house out of termites. The termites gotta know what it's just termites. No offense. Mark II.
Are you calling me a termite?
I'm calling you a bug.
What do you mean, bug?
Do you know that there is not organic matter at his heart?
There very well could be. I've
ever-
never experienced a Mark II in my life before. Is
Do you know if you have organic matter?
Mark II made of rust?
I never thought to crack him open.
Largely.
Well, you want some, man.
Do I have like panels that, or, do I have panels I can like open and remove and shit?
Open up to
I'll,
us.
yeah, I mean, I got.
Oh, whoa, Mark
I'll
II,
start,
put
like,
clothes
pulling up
on.
panels,
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You could ask the man that is well equipped to see what kind of weaving artistry might have made you.
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad
Yeah, that's the
idea.
guy with the bird.
Where do Mark IIs come from?
You wanna take a look at me?
Who made my ass?
Yeah.
Torque, you want to look at my holes?
Look inside me, Torque.
Look what's inside me.
Pretty rundown. My maker was a man named Artie. He claimed to be like a farmer, or he was a farmer man that made a bunch of implements to like cut trees and shit.
Farmer Artie.
I appeared like just kind of one day, and here I am.
He hatched like a bird. Right out of an egg.
I was a pit fighter. I broke away. That was some time ago.
Do you have a directive?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't feel overly compelled to do anything.
Probably circus.
Circus.
Matter of
Yeah, I
fact,
feel
don't
overly
feel like
compelled to
I
go to
wanna
the
do
circus.
Anything but circus.
You are unbound.
I suppose.
Torque would stand and walk over to you. He would just rip open your shirt.
Your balls.
Oh,
He would unbutton it and expose your
Just
chest.
pop the buttons.
my
We should be
love,
watching this.
Yeah, should we give them some
my
prize?
robot.
He would just kind of like lift your arms one at a time, like roll your sleeves back and look at the various components on you.
To take his hand off?
No.
Why do you have to take mine off?
Oh, I didn't know that could happen.
He would look, he would like pop a panel on your chest and look inside. He would look back up at you. Cough. No.
Nice balls.
Yeah, he would put the panel back on. Cobbled together. Outside. Inside. Functional.
Indeed.
A tool.
Saying that for years.
Damn, he stripped you down, looked at
First
your
you
insides, and
called
called you a
swag,
tool.
Then you called me a tool.
Oh, you cut me deep, Torque. Cut me real
That
deep.
sounds right. You know, farmers, they care more about the tool getting the what?
Farmer built outside. Not inside.
Who built the inside?
Is functional the maker?
Jugs.
Functional.
Is it?
Functional.
Not reverie.
That's really.
I thought you were pointing at me. I was like, I didn't do it.
Are you my Bob?
Most rust is cobbled together. Inside, not cobbled together.
So my inside was found whole.
Maybe you fell from
Oh,
the sky during the fall.
I was given this powder, and told that it would like unlock parts of my I don't know, consciousness.
It's drugs.
Memory.
These drugs. Should I partake?
Before sleep,
Oh, we'll sleep. All right.
dream.
Okay.
Quick bump and you're off to bed.
Is there anything else?
You were built with a purpose.
Oh, what purpose is that?
Unclear, but not cobbled together by a farmer. Mark II,
Yeah.
where is Mark I?
As far as I know, I was built upon the remnants of Mark 1.
He would just point at your chest panel.
I love that a robot just
Mark
shrugged.
Outside is Mark 2.
All is Mark II. Inside is Mark 1.
So it's like the square's not a or a rectangle
He's Mark 1.5 is what I'm
square
gathering.
situation. So Mark 1,
I think it's
Mark 2
I
is
think you
made
are a
of Mark
shell
1.
over Mark 1.
He's wearing Mark
this
1
is
like a meat
so
suit.
out of character. This one because I don't know this and I don't confirm if I'm right or wrong. I think this is a Johnny Silverhand V situation where
Who?
originally this was
Cyberpunk.
Mark and
The
then
construct.
Ross took over and I
Yeah.
became Mark 2.
You're wearing Mark 1 as a meat suit.
That might be it. But
Wake the fuck up, Samurai.
oh my god, what did I fucking samurai?
So do you mean you were a real boy?
On
His soul is within another.
Maybe.
He's Pinocchio.
He's
He's got no strings to hold him down.
Yeah, you forgot to mention Artie just had like the body of a child hanging around.
yeah.
Mr. Geppetto!
Who's child?
You might be a lot
So he
older
said
than we thought you
inside
were.
is Mark 1.
So
The whole.
yeah,
All
so
is Mark
is Mark.
1.
the
all is Mark
outside
II.
of Mark II is like cobbled together. The inside is not.
Oh, okay.
Like
so he's
what,
like
what is
he's-
inside him was clearly not built by Rust Weavers.
yeah.
organic.
He
So
was like that.
It's original.
He woke up like that.
Yeah, the
Mark
inside
2
is
is a
original.
reskinned Mark 1.
so you're
Right.
cosmetic.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
The new
You got the
skin.
new Mark 2 skin.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait till we get to the Mark 4 skin.
Ah!
No, you're
No!
not paying for a battle pass for this campaign.
Well,
were
Be
just
sure to
about
buy
to
the
Take my
new Mark
V-Bucks
4
and leave me
skin.
alone.
Frontier
We were just
Battle
about
Pass.
to unlock the Peely Mark II.
Just a big metal banana.
Peeling back.
I heard the new one's got big boobs.
Is there anything else you think I should know
Smooth Natchez
about
Mark 2.
me?
He would just kind of tilt his metronome gyroscope head, which just kind of spins. Listen to Mark. Dream. Drugs.
Is the bird the one talking?
Yeah, he doesn't have a mouth or a face.
It's gonna feel really weird someday if that
Drugs.
robot man goes, I've got a little boy inside of me.
Dream! Drugs!
Listen to Mark Dream Drugs.
Under. Oh, the bird.
you need drugs?
I actually was given some by
Yeah.
Richard
Richard
Tenenbaum. He gave me that awakening powder stuff. I asked.
Did you say awakening powder?
That's what I
I
said.
thought you said weight gaining powder.
Weight gaining
Why are
powder.
they giving you protein powder?
Oh, I'm thinking you up, robot boy.
Creatine.
Creatine and whey protein.
I can't wait for the thickum skin.
What was this dude's name again?
Torque.
Torque. That's it. Torque.
Chungus Mark 2.
Torque told me I should take that drug before bed.
Alright.
So we'll see how that goes. I did not know I would be affected by drugs.
Everyone's learning quite a lot on this little adventure here. Who would have thought?
Genevieve, you don't have any rust?
No,
None?
I don't.
All right.
When were you awoken?
2 or 3 years ago, you said?
3 years ago.
I think. Yeah.
I forget if it's
I
2 or
thought you
3.
were.
Yeah, let me find.
Not awoken.
Sentient?
Unshackled.
liberated?
Yeah, like when did I become conscious?
Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So about 2 years ago. Like I said, I was a pit fighter. I played along for a bit until I saw my opportunity to get out and met Damon and Andy here in a bar. It's history from there.
Why?
Why'd I get out?
Why'd you wanna? You woke up with a want.
I don't know that I woke up and necessarily wanted to be free. Like I said, I played along for a while. I didn't immediately flee once I became conscious. I stayed.
Yeah, but you stayed play along.
Yeah.
There's a reluctancy there.
Yeah, you're right.
That makes it sound like it wasn't what you wanted, yeah.
Why?
Like it wasn't you.
Did you tell
I didn't have a
anyone?
choice. Can you really want if you don't have choice?
Sure, you can.
It wasn't until I had the ability to choose that I had desire.
Are you familiar with the term "the heart wants what it wants"?
I am, yeah, but
Something inside of you made that decision long before you did.
I'd even argue that the people with less choices are the ones that crave more hope.
not the number of choice, the ability to choose. If you do not have free will, can you want? If it's not for survival, which there's not much I don't need to eat or drink or really sleep, breathe. If you don't need it for survival, can you really want it if you don't have free will? Otherwise, it's just what you need to survive. It's not what you're choosing to do. It's what you're driven to do.
Sure, but these are things that are built into our nature.
But they're not built into mine.
Exactly. So you have your own nature.
Rust wants.
There is a magnetic pull to you, Mark II. Something deep inside of your heart wants to go
Wants.
somewhere.
It's the circus.
The heart wants what it wants, and
I
what it
think it
wants
is-
is a fucking circus peanut.
I want to go throw another dwarf at the circus.
You would also just point at Andy's hand.
Rust wants.
Still haven't figured out what it wants.
So if you can take that off, what's underneath? Well, not that part, the hand part.
It's just a stump.
Is there
There's
an
like
attachment
there's a
piece,
connection piece. Yeah.
is that
Like
rust
a coupling.
I would say that you'd struggle with taking it off because you haven't done it and you only see Torque do it once.
Yeah.
As far as you were concerned, you were not aware that it came off.
too? I mean,
As far as I'm aware.
As far as I knew, I thought my bones were under here.
Your
At
hand's
least I
just
hoped that I had sprouted.
cleave your hand.
I hoped that I would have grown new bones that would have adhered to my arm. So they function like bones.
I'm not a doctor, but I hope my bones came back.
Not calcium bones like a human.
Gave me
or
bone
calcium.
growing juice.
As
Just like
far-
a Harry Potter boy.
As far as I understood, I had skin and I had a bone. I had two bones
I too
actually.
had skin.
And a bone.
I assumed because my hand functions like as if I did have bones, that's some sort of mechanism attached to my bones. I did not realize that this could even come off.
so, I mean, now we know it can. My question is what's underneath it rust too?
It's very uncomfortable to take off. I did not like that.
Torque, is it rust on her stump?
Rusty stump.
That's what they called you in high school.
That's what they called me in high school. The old rusty
So you
stump.
can't to
Functional
say
stump.
avoid this sickness.
No, it's become a part of me.
Not enough for madness.
Not enough for madness, no. But as I got older, I was to be more susceptible to getting more implants.
And as you got more implants, you were meant to become more capable of tuning into the Rust resonance. Am I understanding that correctly?
Closer to God.
Closer
yeah.
to God.
Could that be the madness itself?
Getting closer to the madness.
That's what I was starting to believe. There were some people that went for their final rite and did not come back.
Well, if they're cutting off people's hands, who knows?
I mean, my father has a similar eye to the man that we fought earlier.
What, did they remove his eye? Or did he lose that beforehand?
No, they removed it. We don't often fight wars. We're not involved in heavy battle. People do not get injured in the reverie all that often.
What?
I mean, the breast implements I'm familiar with were there as a replacement for something that was lost.
And in our instance, they were replacing things that had an ailment, whether it was poor vision or
What was
Or
wrong with your
sticky
hand?
fingers?
Curiosity.
I see what they do as an abomination, and I see that they are harming innocent people, but you have to understand that people in my church do not see it that way. It is an honor to be closer to Rust.
I mean,
People do so willingly.
people outside the church do so willingly as well, but I don't.
Just because you're doing it willingly doesn't mean it's the right thing for you.
Sure.
You can be compelled to do all kinds of awful things willingly that you otherwise wouldn't do.
I
mean,
listen, I
not-
never said that it was a good idea. There's a reason I left when I did.
My
As
brother
the
has a
conundrum.
rest implement.
Okay.
A couple fingers. He lost when he was young.
He also has not succumbed to the
Rusty
madness
fingers.
as I would assume, considering it's
Well, he worked with the stuff, so I haven't seen him in since I left home.
I'm also not entirely sure how well. I've worked a little bit with. I have a base understanding of how the rust is implanted and how it works.
He was probably on the path to be a weaver.
I too had that vision when I was younger.
You wanted to be a weaver?
I did.
What drew you to it?
Before I got my implant, I thought it was interesting. I was fascinated with the ways that me as a child had minimal abilities, and as I got older, I could suddenly lift heavier objects, see things I couldn't see before, think ways I couldn't think before, things
Help
that would.
people.
Hmm?
Help people like
Help
you couldn't before.
That's just something that
I had a fascination. I was very curious.
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand a lot of it. I can read the blueprints and I can copy them.
You never asked yourself why are the blueprints built the way they are?
Was my
How
brother?
do they work? How do they do?
My brother was the one building them.
I mean, arguably, when I fled the reverie, I should say, my interest then shifted from becoming a weaver to learning the ways of life at the monastery. So I'm a little, no pun intended, rusty.
I don't. I mean, I don't know much about it myself. But Ellis just liked building things. He was good at it.
Yeah. Does he still? You said he still works with Rust?
Since the last I saw him, but that was years ago. I lost contact. Tried to get him to come with me when I left, but he didn't want to leave behind his workshop, so he stayed.
Do they have what I would assume is like a, I don't know, like a plastic surgeon's office with Rust, or is it kind of just like a under the table thing that like people have them but nobody like does it legally?
What, like out in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's reputable weavers that do stuff. There's also disreputable weavers. There are a mixture of both,
I
whether
wasn't sure
it's,
if it was
you know...
like a strictly like
No,
illegal
it's a legal thing. I mean, people do it. I mean, it's a whole industry.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are weavers that like get the parts legitimately and put this stuff together themselves and build the things. And there are people that, you know, someone didn't pay for their rust arm, so we killed them and took their arm back, and now I'm putting it on somebody else, and I don't really fully understand how it works, and I didn't build it, but I'm jamming it onto somebody else.
Or if there's going to be interface issues, anything
Yeah.
like that.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
depending on your level of coin,
Yeah.
there's various levels of how reputable an experience you're going to get.
Okay.
But yes, there are both.
But hopefully the Baron can tell me something about what he's been up to.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
10 years ago?
You said you knew her brother? Her family?
Yeah, I knew Jen's family.
You never had any interest with Rust?
No.
Any particular reason why?
She ain't the only one that had siblings.
Very well.
Some of us in that world got used for our talents. That's how I wound up doing what I do. That's how my brother wound up doing what he does. That's how all my siblings wound up in their fields. Our parents tried everything out, figured out what stuck, and figured out how to take advantage of it. Not everyone's the same, though.
Understandably.
Is that how you ended up doing what you doing?
What?
Siblings?
What am I doing?
Working for the FBI? Is that how you got into it?
No. Not really.
Why did you want to be a part of the Fey Bureau?
I didn't. Hawk found me in the street.
Saw
Yeah.
potential.
Tried to give me a new path in life.
A mentor.
Yeah. He was a good man.
I'm sorry about your siblings. I don't know what happened, but it hurts to lose family.
Does it?
I mean, I don't have any siblings myself. Both my parents fled with me, but having to uproot yourself from home, from the people you care about.
Your parents left with you?
Surprisingly, yes.
How lucky.
Count my blessings.
You should.
I've been blessed with a fortunate amount of luck, and it doesn't go beyond me to acknowledge that, and I try and use my luck to better the lives of others. That's how
That luck does rub off on other people.
I like to think it does.
Not to cut our conversation short, but we're laying a lot on the table with people
Jesus Christ, where did you come from?
who we just met.
Hello!
Not that most of you aren't newly acquired acquaintances. But maybe this discussion should be had somewhere a bit more private.
They know. Ain't no service in hiding.
That's all I know how to do. Haven't been very good at it, but
It's when someone has secrets. It's when you have a weakness. Somebody holding those secrets over you.
See, I got nothing left to exploit, Jen. My cards are on the table with my gun.
In a town that deals in information, if all information's free, they ain't got shit on you.
And anyone that's seen like I am, I trust they are doing everything they can to work unseen.
How do you work unseen?
You step out into the light, Mark II.
Nowhere better to hide.
Look at Mr. Tannenbaum.
Mm-hmm.
Most reliable gentleman.
The thing the boys aren't telling you, though, Genevieve, is that even with your cards on the table, you don't play poker with the cards in your hand. You play knowing what's in the deck.
I don't know how to play poker that well.
We'll have to do a card game on it.
So do I hit on 21?
You scream Yahtzee when you get to a certain number.
I remember looking down and all a Yahtzee!
I like to work in the shadows because I didn't.
Cards weren't your game?
No. I mean,
Jen, this man told us his family was burned alive. This man told us that killed a courier, had his jaw broken, and he was left for dead in an alley. It ain't though that we the only ones sharing.
All of us here have stories. He points over at the fire ganassi girl. Her parents worked in Embercross and Glowmarch. Smelters, miners. Particular brand of echo slag ignited and burned damn near the whole town down. Parents didn't make it. Syndicate covered it up. She learned to control her fire. Her past made her. He points over at the half-orc that's like scrubbing various sets of tools and setting them out. Rince grew up on a prison ship. Cleaning.
rinse.
Rince, yeah.
And repeat.
Did Fire Ganassi woman have a name?
Kindle.
Fuck you. Kindle fire.
Yeah.
It's also what you use to start fires.
Yes, I know.
Rince grew up on a prison ship. Syndicate purge turned the ship into a killing floor when he was just 10. He hid under tarp-covered corpses for 2 days. Got pulled out by a Weaver medic doing cleanup and repair. His past made him who he is. Points at the Kenku. Repeat. Yes, there is rinse and repeat.
I hate this.
I love that, actually.
He's a bird.
He's a bird.
His past made him.
We just like him. He makes nests and stuff. He's a cool guy.
I like eggs.
He says shit. He says shit after we say it. It's pretty great.
It's a great joke. It's a great bit.
It's awesome.
Whistling his tuneless song.
Yeah. Repeat's voice was gone before the first word. Raised by a broker courier network, trained Kenku to be walking recorders. Job went wrong in Candledeep. Repeat heard something they weren't supposed to hear. When he came back, he was different. Aware. Brokers never found him again. Point at the otter folk, the like really jacked otter folk.
He's hot.
I'll actually come back to this one because she was at the circus, so I'll wait till DJ gets back.
She.
Yeah. Pins. He'll point at the, like, flickering elf-looking weird figure in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Echo wasn't so much born as designed. Another one of these syndicate experiments. Messing with Echo out in Soulspire Reach. In a lab somewhere. Trying to make body doubles for people, artificial changelings. Didn't work. Echo was, by all intents and purposes, a failure of design. And just kind of gestures at the flickering between, you know, it looks like Ulysses for a second, and then looks like Damon as all of you kind of look
I
in.
fully expected it to be Rin.
Is he like? Is he like fully? He's like fully corporeal though, right?
Yeah,
Like, okay.
yeah, it's just you,
Because like,
like
part of me was thinking that he's flickering in and out of existence type
No.
of deal, where it's like he's like going to pick up a coffee cup and the coffee
Yeah.
cup drops and then he catches it again.
no, fully corporeal, just kind of, you don't quite know what you're looking at. Like, you think you see something, but you're not.
he's like a
certain.
changeling, but more so a mirage than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you shoot at somebody and you miss the shot, but you swore you hit them. Point at the otter folk.
Bustle otter.
Pins. Worked in a traveling circus, the Wanderlight Wire. Mother was a high wire. That's why I waited till you came back, DJ.
Thank you.
Pins never liked the spotlight like her mother. Just the prep work, the rigging, the anchor points. Mother died in a collapsed rig accident. She always suspected it was syndicate work. The circus was a bit of a cover for moving things about where they weren't supposed to be.
Circuses are bad.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that circuses are fronts for nefarious doings?
Very often.
Mark, I am so sorry.
I had a great time at the circus.
Many people do. Slip would point up into the corner of the room, and you would just see a set of eyes against a raven black figure that you did not know was there. Talon. Guardian of the Glass Fang Bluffs off on the other side of nowhere. Sacred Mesa run by Raven Folk Weavers. Drifting plague of echo sickness clung to metal and minds alike. He was taught to read the sky the way others read maps. Barry would chime in. Scrabblers read the stars. Is that similar? Yes, similar, but the Raven folk read lower down, clouds and below. Not so much what is above, like your kind watch. Claws of Thunder came, trying to mine echo crystals in the mesa.
Is it Ravenfolk?
Yeah. Talon warned the circle and was ignored. Many of his people were wiped out in the coming days. Point is, all of us have stories that make us who we are. It doesn't define us. It just defines a part of us. That is a part of their story that makes them part of who they are. But it is not an anchor.
Ultimately, it's what you do with your life. Not where you came from, but what you do with it.
We all found our way into this group one way or the other. Breaker found all of us, or we found him in some cases.
Like caused the like in a way. Like calls the like.
Yes. The group that you find yourself with as a person, whether through circumstance or otherwise, if you have the same ambitions and goals, and the wind flows in the same direction, becomes a family. It has to, for it to work.
You said that you received many an offer on that painting. Now
Just
that you-
one other.
Now that you've met us, now that you've heard our stories, are you willing to part with it?
Yes. We have to undo some things that have been done to the frame of the original painting before we swap them out, but yes. We will trade the paintings with you.
We greatly appreciate that.
This of the syndicate. The ones that work with Vex. Who are they?
The Cinder Thread? The Cinder Thread operates largely in Beacon's End, but that is not where the thread ends.
I'll pull the insignia out of my thing and just show him this.
That's Vex's.
His own mercenary group.
Seems he's operating on his own with this.
Who would have thought a criminal to be a bad man?
Surprising.
I mean, not every criminal.
Yeah. I mean, there is honesty in crime. Speaks to what you want and what you truly will do to get it.
The only people that determine who criminals are the people that are at the top, deciding the laws.
And as we all know,
I've known bad folks in the Iron Vale Enclave and good criminals. It's a scale.
It's a virtue.
Yeah, it's been.
But the Cinder Thread operates in Beacon's End, but it's just a part of, or at least the one that Vex works with, just a part of the Cinder Weave. Larger collection of syndicates.
Many heads on that snake, huh?
Your Baron is part of the Cinder Weave, as are several other syndicate heads. Notably, not the Acai boys.
As I said, there's honesty to it, in a way.
Yes.
I mean, what qualifies a syndicate?
A group that works together.
Is that us?
You're
I
not big
suppose
enough
so.
to be a syndicate.
What's the number for a syndicate?
It's not necessarily a number, it's how much reach and influence you have. When you toss a stone into a pond, how big is the ripple? Your stone is not large enough yet.
Well, it depends if there's a lady in the lake.
You saying
If
I
there's
got
a
small
woman at the
stones?
lake. If you throw a woman in a lake.
What kind of euphemism is that?
So is each syndicate a cinder thread?
No. The Cinder Thread are just offshoots of syndicates that work in the Cinder Weave, but they all operate independently. It's just a loose collective of
All right. So the
at least relatively aligned for some sort of peace. But there are far more syndicates.
It's like the Pirate Council.
Yeah.
They all kind of do their own thing, but it's like
Yeah.
we get together and decide this stuff.
It's like the Chem Barons from Arcane.
Cool.
We're all doing our own thing, but like we're not gonna fuck with each other to a degree.
or at least publicly.
Publicly.
Gotcha. So very Games of Thrones, like the I don't know that, but like, how am I trying to phrase this?
Like
Help.
the UN.
Yeah, yeah, like diplomacy first. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. As diplomatic as you can get for a crime
Yeah.
syndicate. Yeah.
Or at honor among thieves.
Honor among thieves.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
They're still gonna do their own thing. Vex is operating on his own. Hence the sigil.
Mm-hmm.
He delivered his sigil here.
And presumably they were working to keep out any other offers coming in.
I would imagine so.
Well, they're going to find themselves a few men short. Yeah? Okay. Well, I guess, do whatever needs to be done to that painting. In the meantime, we can just hang out.
Talk more about our trauma.
Y'all got whiskey?
We do.
How would we like to drink while we wait?
I'll pull out the jar of caviar that I took,
Known for its shelf life.
put down. I mean, it took it. It's been a few
Maybe
hours.
maybe like an hour or two.
Yeah.
Slip would stand a moment. You'd walk off, leaving just you and Breaker.
The Raven folk just and the caviar goes.
So,
So that light thing, can you do that whenever you want? You got a limit.
He would. He would just flash a plus sign and the word affirmative above it.
Well, I pull out a notebook, pen, ink, plop it down. Just in case.
I'd never leave written word.
He, as an out of character reminder, didn't she leave the channel open for him to speak? Okay.
I mean, Genevieve doesn't know that.
Yeah. I don't either, but
That's how you feel about Sharon. No pressure.
I mean, what do you want to know?
your social security number, those wacky 3 numbers on the back of your credit card.
If you got their social, you don't need their.
You think I have a credit card? I've made it my mission to not be tracked down, and somehow it keeps happening. Forgive me for not immediately wanting to spill everything. Seems like I have. I don't know what it is about all of you, but I just keep telling you stuff.
We have that effect on each other.
I mean, maybe it's nothing Yule doesn't already know, but
It's just so off-putting. It's just like, what is he doing?
I was looking at Sarah. She was talking.
You were just idle.
Just reboot. It's fine.
But I mean, it's the first time I've had more than a couple people in my circle.
That accompany the kobolds, right?
Don't talk bad about those kobolds.
No.
They're
What happened
Better
to
conversation
Crumb?
than
Cookie?
kobolds.
What was his name?
Crumb.
yeah,
Crumb.
he's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I sent him back to Renoir.
Okay.
That's where he's supposed to be anyway. He liked to hang out with me because
You fed him.
yeah.
Does Renoir not feed him?
No, he does, but I like making baked goods. You've been at Renoir's place, right? What's he serving?
Meat.
I don't eat. I wouldn't remember.
Oh,
I am but a robot.
He's got various stews, meats, savories. Not so much on the sweet side. Something about that old crocodile that just tells me he doesn't like anything too sweet.
but I mean, we didn't talk about it. I don't know who found my place.
Who tracked you down?
Didn't Renoir give us the direct?
The
Well,
people that were coming in after us.
that's fair.
Were they coming for you or for me?
That's a great question.
Guess we'll never know.
Y'all didn't burn down an old lantern factory, did you?
I think also it might be that they were looking after Morgan Lux.
I didn't know enough about Morgan Lux to be worth looking after.
He was last seen
But
there.
he was there.
Wrong place, wrong time.
You said Morgan Lux was your partner?
No,
no.
that's
No.
Archimedes was the partner.
That's it.
My apologies.
Mm-hmm.
I was testing you.
I was testing you,
I
and you
don't make much
passed.
of a plan of partnering with child traffickers.
I knew that,
I'm sure you did.
And you passed.
and you passed. No, I keep remembering like the happenings of what happened to him. I couldn't remember exactly what his deal was. Child trafficker, I know now.
Write that down.
Child trafficker, bad man. Steel trap up here. You watch your ass, kids.
Slip would come back with a bottle and several glasses on a tray. Would set him out, pouring him out for himself, and slide the bottle into the center of the table.
I'll
Help yourself.
grab the bottle and pour 2 cups. I'll slide one to Mark II and one for myself.
Thank you.
I would tip my hat over my face and lean back in my chair.
For a man big on sharing, he sure don't awfully share a lot.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
He's dealing with some stuff.
That's fair. To each their own when they're ready, no rush.
You just hear muffled through my hat. What I tell is but a tale.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
I love that kind of you just sees through your bullshit. It's like he's always like this.
He's always saying this shit.
Maddox Fox.
I
So you
always had a
can't just
fanciful imagination.
Can't just say what he's thinking. Or if he can, he says it in words he can't even understand.
John or
So with him being a courtesan, was he like fucking always, or
Mark II, she didn't know me when I was there.
He was a boy.
We were childhood friends, Mark II, for the love of God.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know you in
Steel
Windfall.
trap over here.
And at that point,
I was in the FBI.
yeah,
to be fair, it's been a long time since we talked about y'all's connection.
don't
Literally this episode.
don't be mistaken. He was a flirt,
Well,
There
but
was no such thing. I had no friends in Highwind Landing outside Genevieve.
doesn't mean he wasn't a flirt.
so Genevieve was your only friend as kids,
Yes.
right?
It's the rust, I'm telling you. It's just rotting
Why,
their brains.
why is that interesting to you, Mark II?
Well, I
You
mean,
had friends?
One.
did you have many friends after Genevieve?
No. I
Well,
went to Windfall and became a detective for the FBI.
right. That's why it's noticed. So that means Genevieve has been, up until us, your only friend. That's,
You classify us as friends, Mark II?
Don't be cruel.
do you not?
I don't know if I know you like that.
We put some time in together.
Went to the circus.
We went to the circus.
Circus together.
You took him to his first circus.
You followed me to a circus,
I feel like I've
Mark
known
II.
you.
I didn't invite you.
That's true. Yeah. We still went together.
I danced with someone else while you threw a dwarf beneath me.
Very magical moment. You didn't feel the chemistry between you two.
What kind of euphemism is that
I
one?
think you're inserting some deeper meaning to our existence, Mark II.
I think he's just looking for you to change his oil.
Why? No.
What?
That's
What?
not the kind of courtesan I am.
What led you to want to go into detective work?
Archimedes found me in the streets of Windfall and offered me a different chance at life.
You said you grew up with fairly well-off family.
Mm-hmm. Back in Highwind Landing.
And siblings.
Mm-hmm. Two.
They all gone now.
Both dead.
You got a lot of ghosts following you.
Were your siblings not your friends? Were your siblings like cruel?
You could say that.
Is it? I could, but is it true?
I love having just gone over that. He won't ever say anything directly, but is it?
I need a direct answer. Yes and or no.
This unmovable force meets a brilliant unmovable object.
I've got robo-autism. Please
Tell me what you
direct
mean.
answer.
I speak indirectly. I can only understand people when they speak directly. Well,
Just like Genevieve, my family had intentions for their children.
Oh. All right. Well, what did your family hope for you?
It's not hope.
What did your family plan for you?
To be something that I ain't.
All right. But what was that?
This is my favorite game in the world.
You've got many layers, and I'm going to peel them back.
I look forward to that one. Too.
Thank you.
My oldest brother was meant for certain aspirations in Highwind Landing. My family didn't come from wealthy with new money. My father sought to secure us positions within the city of certain status.
Like civil servants.
Politician.
Same thing.
serpents.
Simple
I just
serpent.
wanted to be the snake, man. I want to be a snake.
It's not the same thing. Should be.
It ain't.
All right, so they wanted you to be a politician.
They wanted my oldest brother to be a politician. They wanted my second brother to be a prominent weaver and advocate for it. See, folks in Highwind Landing got word of Rust Madness spreading and it incited a panic. So my family saw an opportunity.
To make money off the panic of Rust Madness?
No, to quell the rumors of Rust Madness and to become prominent weavers within Highwind Landing.
Ah,
To solve the problem.
Yeah, when you have a son that is, well, properly invested and thoroughly vetted of Rust himself now, and a son that aspires to be a politician to demonstrate that I would trust my brother with my life, Rust is quite safe.
yeah. How did that end?
The
My
better
brother
question is,
died in the jungle.
From Rust Madness?
Yeah,
And what about your other brother?
he died trying to bring him back to life.
Yeah.
I know it all too well.
Been there, done that, brother.
So, and then that was...
Mm-hmm.
How what's the age gap between you and your middle brother?
wait a second, what
A few years.
they wanted you to do what then? They had the man who would calm the people, the person who would work on the rust. Where did
good
that leave
question.
you?
You were their repo man.
Sure, Mark, too.
No, I know you weren't their repo man.
I know you weren't there, Repo Man. Don't.
Yeah.
I was only testing you, and you passed.
Hey, that's my line.
So when, in relation to you going off to detective school,
That is not what happened.
when
Wait, did you study?
Mark 2, my brothers blew up in the jungle, and I left my home. Are you satisfied?
but I mean yes, thank you. But when did you go, like, with the timeline? Did they, and then immediately was it?
This is great because I can't get this information out of him.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, because I literally fled. So Genevieve doesn't actually know.
One day my friend just vanished.
Yeah, she got a letter.
Do you know when his brothers died?
No, she didn't
She didn't know his brothers
Dad.
died.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
I mean,
Maybe at some point you might
Probably
have
heard
learned subsequently.
our
but-
families were connected,
Yeah.
so
do you know, like, all right, so you found out they died. Would you have then found out when? Because if so, could you line that up with? I want to see if that was the impetus for him going off to find the killer, or like.
So here's
Mark
the
two,
thing, Mark
my brothers
2.
weren't murdered. My one brother succumbed to rust madness and died in the jungle. My oldest brother and I found his corpse. My oldest brother sought to bring him back to life and lost his life in the process.
So you were in the jungle with them.
Yes.
When was the first time you ever went to a jungle?
Was there a
I was 16. Mark II.
And,
What was
and
the
how
age
old
gap
were-
between you and the jungle?
How old were you when you went off to join the FBI?
He didn't go off to join him. He was found.
Oh, you were found. That's right. Found, given a better chance at life by Archimedes. Yes, that's right.
The bullshit
Jesus Christ. Mark II, I left Highwind Landing shortly after when I found out that, yes, Andy, the intention became for me to become both of those individuals, to be a politician for Rust, of Rust.
I see.
And I did not want that.
And that's when.
I left and I went back, gave a letter to our professor at the academy to give to Genevieve to let her know that she'd never see me again, not as I was. And then I made my way to Windfall,
And
and then Archimedes found me.
and you did not get rust implants. All right, I see.
He didn't
Well,
say
that
that.
He
you
never
didn't say that.
necessarily
You're right.
said he did.
You're right. He refused to answer. You're right. I remember that now. Well, thank you for sharing.
You were so willing to share. Thank you so much for your story.
You're so welcome, Mark II. Your friendship is a particular breed.
You said we're friends.
We are friends, though. So you agree now we're friends.
No, Mark II.
I think you might be friends.
I think you guys
You
were
said our
probably the closest
friendship, we're
friends here.
friends.
I don't know. You turn heel on that, not sharing stuff pretty quick for him.
Because everything is but a tale I tell. Like the robot truck.
You know,
If you're wondering if he's always been like this,
Yes.
yes.
Ulysses, you mean?
Someone else.
I thought you might have meant me.
That's a great answer. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
She's known you like 4 days.
he's always been like this.
I'm always
You know,
He's always been like evasive and.
No, he's a storyteller.
Well, was any of that the truth? Huh?
Probably.
Well, right.
I wasn't there.
Alright.
I never went to the jungle.
As I said, Mark II, I was there with my 2 brothers in the jungle.
I believe that.
I'm playing.
insight check.
Go right ahead.
I'm kidding.
now he rolled. You're in it now.
Shit, if you're not gonna, I will.
And I rolled natural 20.
I also rolled a 20. Wait, what's your insight plus?
No, my deception.
Oh fuck.
I'm a 27.
You have a +7?
I have expertise. I'm a bard, motherfucker.
Insight.
I built this for a
Fuck,
reason.
25.
I know.
+7?
I intentionally took deception as one of my 2
God
skills for
damn
expertise
it.
for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is but a tale I tell.
He's right. Everything is a tail.
You know,
He is telling a tale.
The one nat 20 I roll.
I know. I'm sorry.
Ulysses,
Look,
you carry a lot of pain and a lot of ghosts with you, whether the stories that you tell are true or not. It's not for us to have to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar, though, with the 3 deaths?
Mm-hmm.
There's when you die. There's when the last person you knew dies. When the last person ever speaks your name again. Cherish whatever bit of memory you have, because one day you won't. You speak of being already dead. I am living proof of it. With being down here for so long, things are slipping away. I'm forgetting names. I'm forgetting titles, places. I've lost chunks of who I was.
I know you ain't who you are.
What?
I am who I think I am.
What a prayer.
Hmm?
What a prayer.
Well, I am the actions that I do,
As am I.
and that's all we can hope to have. Like we said earlier, it's not where we came from, it's what we do with it.
It's a cryptic group of individuals we have here.
My gun has been on the table since I walked in.
Do you want to play a drinking game?
I'd love to play a drinking game.
There is a bang, bang, bang at the set of metal doors. And Breaker immediately reaches back and unsheaths a very large gun and just points at the door.
I would stand up.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to end there.
Well, all right then.
I'm leaving my hat on my head.
Yeehaw.
You're gonna mess up your whiskers.
They come out real perfect. I got little holes in the sides of my
You're
hat.
gonna have hat hair.
Hat mustache.
Hat mustache.
Hat stash.
Thank you all very much for watching. If you're new here, make sure you follow us. You can find your way back. You can check us out on our website, NotGreatRPG.com. We've got links to all of our social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you find your podcasts. Next week, I believe, over the course of the month of August, we're going to be taking a slight pause from this campaign and
Yeah.
running a few episodes of the City of Oshwamp to conclude the arc that we left off at. And then we'll be picking back up with this after that. Either the end of August or early September, depending on how many episodes we run of that. So thank you all very much.
have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you out there next time on the frontier.
Good night.
Bye.
Fuck you, Don.